Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Elden Ring. So, I had a little bit of a break, but here I am recording again. It's quite late now, it's midnight. It's midnight where I am, so it's technically Sunday for me, but I just couldn't stay away. I couldn't stay away from having done my last episode. I wanted to get straight back in, so let us do just that. And also, do you know what? I'm even feeling a little bit saucy. A little bit saucy. I was thinking I wanted to maybe give this a crack here, this canyon in Caelid. I might give it a crack just to see if I'm strong enough to survive. Because if we manage to do it, we get one of the best talismans in the game. So, this might be a horrible, horrible idea, and if it is, for that I apologise. But at least we will find out together. So, watch out for all the traps. The dangerous bit is approaching over here, because if you remember when we were exploring Caelid up there, we were looking down here, and we were being shot at by these wonderful fellows. So, the problem is, there are two of them. That is our problem. So we could do with avoiding shots from the guy at the back over there. Now, they are more glass cannons than tanky, I would say. Okay, so we won't be able to get a crit, but we can... how useful, you just left your tootsies exposed. Spiked Palisade Shield. So if anyone wants to be a troll in PvP, there is an item for you to use. Gravelstone, okay. So this is used for crafting, I want to say, lightning/dragon based stuff. We might not have any recipes to use it for yet, but I don't really tend to use it anyway. So, let me see here. So, as usual, as is customary with me, I'm just going to check I'm recording, because I don't want to record 2 hours and then find out that it didn't pick up anything for the entire time, and then I'd be very depressed. So, that should give us some time to get up to this guy now. If not, you know, I can take at least one hit, maybe. I did the old Super Mario World trick where you jump off Yoshi to save yourself, but Yoshi falls to their doom. Okay, so this guy has shin pads on, which means that takes a little bit more persuasion, watch out for the fire, for them to fall over and succumb to our desires. Oh, bad timing, bad timing. Oh, shit. Shit. So, I want to try and kill this guy. I want to try and have full HP before I kill this guy, so I can get some flasks from them. There we go. Because I would like... Oh, please, come on, you can make it up. I want to try and have full flasks. There we go, for when I fight the guys up here. We got the Great Bow, which is, I wouldn't say... could be a rare drop. I think it is a rare drop, actually. So, before we go up to the Caelid Colosseum, and the golem up there, and we're just going to have a little look around here. I don't think there's any items, but it's always good to just make sure. Okay, seems alright. Okay, slightly different view of the Erd Tree from down here. So close we could touch it almost. And over there, our Bestial Sanctum. There. And the lone tower off in the distance for an unknown demigod that we will be fighting much later in the game. Now, hello, Mr. I forgot what you're actually called. Giant Jar? I just call him the Giant Warrior Jar. So if we talk to them, we accept their challenge. Okay? Almost like you're laughing at me. You can now see the Knight of the Great Jar's red summon sign. So, what will happen is, if we accept the Jar's challenge, is that they will summon, or they will put forward 3 of their champions here. Now, they're often random, I believe. They're random NPCs. That they usually have a mixture of weapons. This one's got a katana and a staff. This one has Smo's hammer. What do you have? You've got the Moonlight Greatsword and the Karian Queen's Scepter. Goodness me. And you've got the Icon Shield on your back. Very, very interesting. Okay. Now, there is a trick to this. You can bait them to fall off the edge if you don't want to fight them properly. However, I'm feeling a little bit spicy. I'm wondering who's going to be the most difficult. Do you know what? This katana one scares me the most, because obviously I'm a big clunky guy with a big sword. Oh look, this guy's trying to use the shield to knock them off. Maybe that's why they put it down there for you. But my weakness tends to be quick enemies that bleed me, because they get like 3 hits in while I get 1. Okay. So, do you know what? Let's start off with the hardest one. Okay, there she is. What can you do for us, please? Now, this might go horribly wrong, and if it does, I accept, okay? Get my lantern off for no reason. Try and get 1 quick... Okay, that was good. That was good. So the damage we're doing is actually acceptable. That was appalling there. That didn't hurt too much. It's... Ooh, dear. It's possibly more your sorceries that are going to be an issue. It looks like they're using the Moonveil sword. No. I'm sorry, sweetie. Now. Oh, shit. There's the big old attack. Now we have to wait for a heal window. We're okay. Get me a charge, please. Quick. Nice. Poise wins the day. So I'm actually feeling I'm feeling a bit confident now. Dare I say it that I'm strong enough to beat these guys at this stage? Yeah, I think so. I think it's looking good. Okay, so who's next? I think big old clunky won't be an issue. You scare me a little bit more because you've got your Dark Moon Greatsword, which can also summon beams of light, which could be an issue for us. So, let's try Sorcerer Boy and see how we do. The old preemptive strike. Do you know what? Give me a double. Give me a double. I love it. I wonder what that spell was. It looked like it could have been Kamehameha, but I'm not sure. Okay. This guy is actually... They're a little bit tankier, but also they're... I'm questioning their... some of their choices here, honestly. I'm questioning some of your decisions, my dear mage friend. God, they were terrible. Well... You really can't read a book by its cover, eh? Watch you be the most difficult now. So you're the big old tanky boy. I'll just take a drink before I tackle this. So I think... I want to say maybe they stay dead. Excuse me. I think they might stay dead. That could be wrong. I don't quite remember that one. Knight of the Great Jar. Oh, it's called the Great Jar. There you are. I just call it the big warrior jar, or the great warrior jar, I guess. So, Mr. Smo. So this is like a pure tank build, like heavy armor. They've got the Icon Shield, which heals you, and then a big old fuck off hammer. Oh, and they've got some poise. They just buffed their poise. Also, they're not fat rolling, which is quite impressive. I wonder what talisman they could be wearing. Are we about to find out, perhaps? Oh, I let that happen. Do you know what? I can heal, you can't, so that means I win. Right, I won't go for the double. I'll go for a pokey. Okay, so they keep stacking poise, but if I do a charged R2, I really don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Almost got me there. Ooh, the nice follow-up. Took off most of my HP there. Do you know what? Better safe than sorry. And a boop. Oh, if I hit them mid-air, they would have fallen over. Wait, watch out. Yeah, they might have done their double swing. Also, you'll see you can't leave this place. While you're fighting, there is a wall. Sorry, dude. It looks a bit like Wind Waker when you're in Hyrule Castle and there's that big old barrier you can't get past. Don't know why it reminds me of that, but there you go. So... let me see. So yes, if you try to attack this fella, you just bounce straight off. They don't even flinch. You can kind of see inside them. They've got their little limbs wrapped up inside them. Now, we can also go in here now that we know. We can go inside the Caelid Colosseum. There's probably not going to be much point, but I'll interface with it briefly. Talk to them. I'm pleased, mortal. Great Jar's Arsenal. Like I say, one of the best talismans in the game. So, this is the weakest version of that talisman that we just got. This is the strongest version of that talisman that we have equipped currently. Raises a maximum equipment load. Vastly raises maximum equipment load. So, a jar... sorry, I beg your pardon. A charm that resembles a great jar overflowing with weaponry. Vastly boosts... God, I can't talk today. A maximum equip load. The great jar grants this talisman to their warriors. Carry as much as you can. Grow big and strong. So... it actually doesn't give us as much as I thought, but I'm very interested in having it because I will want to wear some heavier armor. Possibly straight after we finish with Caelid. So, in fact, probably, definitely. Ooh, I never knew that skull was there. I don't think I ever saw that before. It's a bit creepy. I wonder if you can drop down to it. I mean, you can drop on its head, obviously, it seems. Curious. Very curious. Almost tempted to put a marker there. Do you know what? I mean, it's much, much later in the game, but I'm kind of... it's like there, is it? Yeah. Oh, I was a bit off. Do you know what? Maybe when I go to the Divine Tower in Dragonbarrow, I'll nip over there and have a look. And then that one over there is for a satellite dish that I want to see if a Starlight Shard appears after we defeat General Radahn. So, that was a good start. Right, straight to the town, of Celia. Which way are we going to approach from? We'll approach from here, please. So the reason I'm approaching from this side is because there is an NPC that we want to talk to first. Okay. Now remember our big old troll friend up there throwing their shit at us. We wish to avoid them as much as we can. And don't underestimate their accuracy either. Okay, I think I've killed you guys before. Not too interested. Yeah, nice try, buddy. So if we go through here, we'll see a little message. There's one on the other side of town as well. Stop by the shack. Okay. And we already know... well, we don't already know, but we know that somebody wants a unalloyed gold needle that we happen to have with us. Now, when I first played this game, I was so intent on killing that troll because they killed me so many times. I managed to get up here to the top of this cliff. I died a few times, but I did manage it, so it's possible. However, there's not much point because it literally takes a few... if you wanted to, it'd take you like a couple of minutes just to get through this town and then work your way up to the top anyway, so... Now, this guy has a guard dog, but for some reason, even though we're here by his invitation, they tried to kill us, which I don't tend to... I'm not very pleased about, Mr. Gary, if that is your real name. So, it looks a bit like the guy from Dark Souls 1 that hangs out in New Londo Ruins. What do you have to say?
Oh, a pleasure to see you. A pleasure indeed. I am Gari, a great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young Tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Don't fret, I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Celia, the town you see there.
What's the old saying? Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, seen the movie.
Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand, are you? I need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent.
Rings a bell.
You will find her beyond Celia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness.
Oh, we got invaded by a lady called Millicent, I believe, in the swamp over there. So what was all that about?
Oh, you found the unalloyed gold needle. As
Oh, I?
promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here. Go on.
I mean,
It's yours.
it's kind of an obvious one, but thank you anyway. You light 3 sconces in the town.
Now let me have a look at the needle.
Busted.
Well, this is a marvel indeed. The work of a true artisan, a meticulous, bold craftsman who grasps the essence of life. Can you give me some time with this? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it?
If you must. Now, I think, and I've never tried this, but I think you can quit out here. Otherwise, you have to go rest at another grace site to come back and talk to him. But I believe if you do this, this might work too. Let's find out. Let's see. Gary?
I have awaited your return.
Aha, good. It worked.
Is repaired. Now it will forestall the rotting sickness, I'm sure. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent? I will reward you in kind.
Give the needle to Maleficent. Got it.
Millicent rests at the church atop the cliff beyond Celia, the town yonder. Tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness.
Disgusting, hideous creatures, aren't they, Gary?
Fate, indeed. The poor girl, she never wished for any of this.
Yeah, I hate pests, Gary. They horrify me. I wish they'd all die. Sorry, I just thought I'd say that to him in particular. Right. No. Welcome to Celia. So it's not too bad, but you can get overwhelmed a little bit by some of the inhabitants. Namely, some sorcerers who are ghosties. There we go. There you go, Exhibit A. Now, that was a bit of a rude way to greet your fellow man. Also, I think there's potentially a Twinkie somewhere as well that we'll be listening out for. I see you there, buddy. So you have the Academy Sorcerers, and you have these guys to look out for too. The Academy Sorcerers are obviously a bit more of a problem. Dat tracking, wow. Oh, hello. Goodness me. Just came out of nowhere. Oh, hello, doggo. Relatively tame for a dog. Just kind of waltzed out from behind the rubble there. So you'll see these are various seals too. I was going to attack you, Mr. Samurai. You'll see these seals, okay? So as and when we light the sconces on the roofs of town, Ah, shite. Shite. No! They will become unlocked. Okay, this is a bad time for Torrent, I think. There we go. Oh, shit. The weakness of any mage, just serpentine around them. Mikola. Yeah, so instead of like going to each one individually, we will just unlock all of the seals in one fell swoop, and then we'll clean up shop afterwards. Hello, hello. No, you don't. Annoying. God, you're annoying. It's a twin sage. I mean, talk about spray and pray, and then they all boop on the head with a book. Okay. The old boop on the head. So I can hear a twinkly. I think it's above. Oh. Don't you whisper sweet nothings at me. Thank you. Yeah, I think it might be up there. Do you mind? If it's not, it could be in the swamp. We'll see, we'll see. I saw one over here. Yeah. You're the dangerous one. And you guys are less than nothing. Don't know why I healed, I beg your pardon. Bit trigger happy on the old Estus. Ah, there's a twinkly down here. There you go. That's just a big old blue. I've just noticed then they sound different. The other ones are the real scarabs, which is up there, are more twinkly. And they're a bit more of like a humming sound. A bit more like a chime. Pointless. There are loads. If you think you've got all the sorcerers, then you haven't. They are everywhere, as you can see. Now, don't forget this over here. We've got a little painting here. Okay. Oh, now that one. Oh, I thought I heard something. Don't track me in the mid-air, please. Thank you. That painting is the trickiest in the game to find if you do not know where you are going, what you are doing, because it is in a very, very, very hidden location. And of course, when the time comes, I will take you there. It's also one of the most annoying areas. I say areas, like spots in the game, because it's very, very easy to die when you are trying to traverse the various platforms trying to get there. It's an old platforming puzzle, I'm afraid. But not a good one. Okay, we're almost done here. We're almost done. There might be some more sorcerers here. Yeah. Wake up, boys. Now, I know... Oops. One down there. Good old wall hack. There's a marionette up there. How are you going to come at me or what? Come on. Yep. Now I know there is a summon here somewhere, a spirit ashes. I know it's... There we are. Rotting doggos. There. Not very good, I'm afraid. Not very good. Oops. Goodness me. Look at you go. Is there anything up here, I wonder? Mildly curious. No. It's just a sneaky way back up. There you are. So, if we look here, there is another seal there, hidden away. Actually, a boss in there. Mini-boss. Oh, God, I almost died. Beg your pardon. So, let's go get our grace site. We won't rest, because we don't want to respawn everything. That would be horrendous. Okay. Right, there might be a couple of stragglers left about, like I said. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just check this alleyway. I don't want to be caught off guard. Yeah. I don't want to be caught off guard by anyone, please, while I'm exploring this place. All good there. Okay, so we've done the lower bit. Now let's go on the roofs and get all the goodies. Okay. So golden seed to begin with. Okay. I'll just get comfortable. Okay. Let's start on this side here. See what we can get. There might be some more baddies around here. I wouldn't be surprised. There's an item up there. That's fine. I think we could actually make that, but let's play it safe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Yeah, there's a marionette over there. Let's go get you. Oops, I thought that would most certainly kill you. Now, this one is a... Torrent, that's your fault. This one is a disappeary scarab, so we have to... oh shit, wrong way, sorry. We have to snipe it if we can. Otherwise it will do a Houdini and disappear before our very eyes. Let's try not to fall off this time. Where are you? There we are. Double slash. Again, very Sekiro. My shell shield, thank you. Yeah, we can get up here. If I'm not retarded. I did see that item in the corner of my eye. Where was the item on that roof? Oh, it's over there. Right, well, let's get this first. Come on then, if you insist. Toxic mushrooms. Okay. Right, there's nothing else over there. Let's go here. You are... Ah, Cerulean Tear Scarab. So that's something to do with increasing your magic potency in some shape or form. I'm not entirely sure, but let's go get our first candle thingy. Brazier. There we go. Okay, so that's one seal broken. But in order to gain access to the... Wait, did that open the seal that leads to the top of the town? It looks like it did, didn't it? Huh. Never mind. I thought you had to do all of them to open the final seal, but I guess not. I guess not. So, anything else up here, please? Oh, I thought I had fallen then. It looks like you might be able to get up from here with Torrent, actually. So, don't miss this behind me. Okay. And let's go up here. I know there's an item on one of these balconies down there. I'll probably get that last. So I'd have to come back up. Flame. Dear flame. Alright, let's head over here. Is there anything tucked away around there? Nope, we're good. So this is where the scarab was. And the final brazier is just up hither. And there's also an item on this balcony. Can we get this now? I don't trust it. I'm going to go get this first. Yoop. There we are. Okay. Let's get this done. So that should unlock that final seal over there. There it goes. There. Now, look at our lovely 2D fire GIF effect. Oh dear. I've already said how I feel about that particular aspect. Can I stone Tom? Thank you. So, like I said, let's get this, which is Staff of Loss. I don't know what it does. You'll have to find that one out for yourselves, because I don't do sorceries. I can only tell you about sorceries that I know what they do. I mean, I could look at the item description for you, but I don't want to set any sort of precedent of checking every item that I get in the game. So the reason I'm running here like a crazy man is just because, look, like the damage we do. It's they have their whippy swords, so do be careful. Kind of reminiscent to the Twin Throne Watchers from Dark Souls 2. Right. I mean, you're merely delaying the inevitable here, I'm afraid. Yeah. So that's one. And almost two. Come closer, come closer. Thank you. And some green, and we win. There we go. So yes, Nox Flowing Sword, so we got the bendy sword. There's really not much to say about those guys. So this is Lusart's Glintstone Staff. I believe it's probably potentially the most powerful in the game. 1 second. This one I will look at because I'm curious. I'm a little bit curious about this one. So we already have Azures that we found in the academy, and now we have Lusart's. So enhances power of all sorceries. So probably the best staff in the game, I would say. That would be my take on that one. And you'll see a lot of White Phantoms using it too. Also, we got 30 rune arcs. Where the heck did they come from? Which reminds me, I need to spend my runes before I endanger them and everyone else around me. I am getting ahead of myself here, people. I apologise. So, there are more seals in town that we can now explore. Okay? Please, Torrent, just learn to turn. Thank you. Oh, you see, there's always one. There's always one that you miss. Come on. Try two-handing. Sorry, I hadn't seen that one before. Like, it's usually just sit on top of me or something like that. But that one, I liked that one. I liked that one. Don't forget to use some spit, though, first. My apologies. Ah, my apologies. Right, I think I've missed it. There should be a little room somewhere over here. Ah, it's on this side. Here we go. So, Spelldrake Talisman +1. So we started to get into the +1 territory of talismans. As you know, we've already received the Great Arsenal Jar. This one is Night Comet. I cannot comment on it because it is a comet. That's all I'll say about the matter. And then there is one more seal tucked away at the back, if you remember. Right here. So this is the most important one for us. There. Told you. Imbued Sword Key. That is the final one that we require to access the final Senegate within the 4 belfries in Liurnia. So we'll go back there shortly. I think there is a grey site up here that I might as well activate, so I don't have to go through all those mages again. Also, it is nighttime and pissing it down, which I hate. Minimal visibility. So, first of all, got 2 points to level up with. Yeah, we'll do that one. And, sorry, we'll do some vigour as well. There, lovely. So, like I say, at this stage, quite boring. I just level up everything equally. If I need something later in the game, then I'll prioritise it. Otherwise, just get everything up equally. And we've already discussed, I beg your pardon, soft caps. What the hell is that? It's like a UFO. Like, loads of people in America, for some reason, are discovering UFOs now. I'm sure they are quite sane. Okay. Where was I going? Also, I'm just... Oh, right. This grace just looked like it was leading into the water. It's like, go here. Ha 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 ha. Marika, you wanted us to jump off the cliff this whole time. No. Okay, yeah. I will jog my memory in a second. That's more than 1 second. Imbued sword key. There we go. Damn you, brain. Acting up in front of everyone while I'm trying to record a video. Sorry, just take a drink. Okay. So, we are back in Liurnia momentarily, because I am thoroughly done with this place. So, our final belfry tower. This one's a bit of a shocker, this one. This one's a bit of a shocker. Crumbling lands. Ooh. Also, a little minor detail. I know it's silly, but like how they didn't change the texture of the... you see the key I put into his head at the top? The one beneath it is all blue and special, and this one's just normal. It's like, come on, guys. Like, you had one job. Travel to another location. So, get ready for this shocker. This did blow my mind when I first played the game, actually. There, just soak that in for a minute, would you? Look at this. Quite beautiful, actually. Also extremely menacing. So, lots of dragons flying about, or drakes. Look like drakes, don't they? So, as we know with this game, the likelihood is that we will be able to explore this area at some point. I mean, it's basically guaranteed, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's sort of a ringed city vibe to it, isn't it? But very weird. Look, it's a city in the sky with huge tornadoes. Like, in real life, I find tornadoes completely terrifying, but there's almost something tranquil about these ones. I think it's the fact that they're silent. Then again, I think if you get closer, they're not so silent. But anyway, here we are, look. Ooh, and looky here, this. The Earth Tree, look how far away we are. There. We're on the other side of the Earth Tree. And we get a good glimpse, our first proper glimpse of the mountaintops of giants. I told you at the beginning, that's a big old chalice thingy. It's got some fire inside of it. There. Now, what is slightly annoying about this place is you can only see it from one other location in the game. To my knowledge, I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. You can only see this place from this tower here above my head. You can't see it from the Bestial Sanctum, or that tower, or the Earth Tree. You can only see it from that little lone tower. I always find it a little bit odd, but look where we are. Fascinating, no? And we really now start to see the scale of the lands between, don't we? Quite big. Underground too. So, there is a talisman here. And do you know what? I'd probably say this one is the most difficult, more difficult than the Crucible Knight. And there's only 2 enemies. They're not as tanky as the Crucible Knight, but they are, because they are in this area, they're a little bit more late game than you might think, and they can, yeah, here we are. So the one on the left is the big one, and you might recognise we've actually fought one of these before. What was it called? The Beast of Farum Azula. And then this one is a smaller one, but they will throw projectiles at you. So if you're ranged, now is a good time to put your shit to use, but I am not. I could poke them down, but I am feeling frisky, so I'm going to be going for it. Now, if I try to jump, I will just bash my head on this. So I think the best way is possibly to start by getting far away as I can. What are you laughing at? I kind of love how they threw a boomerang after I died. I apologise for that, ladies and gents. There must have been another stepping stone beneath me. But hey, you also can't deny the comedic timing. Oh god, that was a bit too high as well. Criminy Christmas. Where is the gate? There it is. So I apologise for that. Almost ruined the moment, but I think the splendour and the grandeur of that place is unruinable by my petty actions. So, my apologies. Let's go again. Okay, so where are we dropping? The messages are here, but that is not right. No, over here, okay? Right, this time with... Oh my god, that was too far. No! Oh, I do apologise, peeps. So it looks like this place is the most difficult because Josh is unable to traverse it properly without dying. I understand. Now we know my ultimate weakness, and it's actually true. It's true. In most Souls games, the most times that I die these days are to gravity. It's to gravity. I should be like Star Scourge Radahn. I should be able to control gravity and not die to fall damage. If only. Okay. Right. This time. I mean, sorry, 0 souls. Thank you. Good thing we leveled up before we came here. So don't do a running jump there. Don't do a running jump. Now, is there another way down here, please? Or do I literally... You have to drop in front of them, don't you? Okay, right. Just do it. I didn't even take fucking damage. I don't believe it. Right. Like I said, I want to take out the ranged guy. And you'll see even they are quite tanky. So use the pillars to your advantage here. And we'll go for you. So, yes, this was a mini-boss in one of the first caves of the game. It's a Beastman of Farum Azula. They're not too tricky on their own, but with that guy throwing boomerangs at you, you can see why it might be an issue. Okay. There we are. Right, let's actually get our prize here, please. Sorry, I'm just still looking at the majesty. Where are we? This way? Here it is. Pearldrake Talisman. So this provides you with resistances to all types of damage. Apart from physical, I believe. Apart from physical, it's elemental type damage. Okay? So, I believe it's like your speckled plate ring. Now... which I've just realised, the other Syndicate we went to gave us the mottled talisman, which is for resistances across the board, not elemental resistance like this one is. So a bit of a theme going on there. Now where are we going? Oh, we just did the town of Celia. Now we need to go behind it and try and give this needle to this girl, who may or may not have tried to kill us in the swamp. Now, you've got to be careful here because there are some skellies. Oh, that's what that UFO was. It was one of their heads. God's sake. Oh, it's a big one. So remember, big uns are potentially an issue. But it looks like my golf swing did the job quite nicely there. Okay. Now, I always go up here. Yeah, and you... Oops, God. You always think there's going to be an item, and the amount of times I've tried to jump over there and died is actually incredible. So there is nothing up here. Don't be fooled. But do watch out now for traps coming up, okay? It's going to be more skellies soon. Yeah, there are going to be some traps for us to contend with, including these. Shit, I could have done with a good old thwack then. Right, let's get you. Aha, did he just kill his fellow? Oh my goodness. Friendly fire. No! Let's heal up Torrent. Just in case things go a bit awry. There we go, I got you now. Please. Thank you. 253 souls. That's pathetic when you think about it. Now, here's our first trap. Here, look. So, some ballies coming at us. Did they just hit something? Oh, no. Just a weird sound effect. Another big one? No, no. So I think there might be 2 big skellies that spawn up here, potentially. So, make sure you're on your toesies for this one. Oh god, you couldn't make it up. Okay, right. So there is another ball trap, and like I say, there might be 2 big skellies coming. There's a ball. Okay. Oh, it's just a sound they make when they disappear. Okay. So, where are you? Where are you? Okay, this is a small one. Right, definitely more coming here. I see one right there. No, thank you. Ah, that looks like a big one at the back. Let's get you. Now remember, torrent plus gravestones equals bad. But while I'm here, let's get you out of the way. That was good. Didn't even have time to wake up. Pathetic. Honestly. Right, let's get rid of torrent for this. Okay. So there's just that one big one so far, so maybe not as dangerous as I anticipated originally. How dare you. They shot me and they kind of skewed my attack, so I missed them. Oh, nice try. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Right, God, a lot of skellies actually. So there is a grey site coming up in that church, that's why I'm not too worried about using some Estus. I hear more, I hear more. Ooh. Oh, I didn't get them. Didn't quite get them, there we are. So, what else have we got here? What else have we got? Let's see. Nope. Up here? So I believe, is that all of you? No, a bit more, a bit more. Like, I'm killing all these, but there's no items here, I'm realising. It's like, what is the point? What even is the point? Okay. Well, we got our flasks back at least, I guess that's something. So, like that man said, pests are guarding the church where the lady is. So you've spotted me. Yeah, let's take you out. No. Are you going to make exactly the same mistake? You are. Except you're a little more dodgy. I respect that. You're a little more dodgy. And I'm dumb. There we go. So this guy's a bit more capable. Excuse you. Thank you. So, I'm not going to pick this up because that's probably going to be their glaive, and I don't want a second glaive from them because I already have one. Sorry, itchy nose, itchy nose. Okay. I don't want a second glaive in my repertoire. Now, there's no more skellies here, I believe, but there are sacramental buds to look out for. These are very important because we use them to craft pink bollockses, as I have said previously. Okay? There is also 1 or 2 more pests hanging around this church, so keep a weather eye out for those, please. Otherwise, you will have a spank body. Don't think I'm above it, because I'm not. Unless you're into it, then no spank body. Okay. There's one. So, I want all of the sacramental buds. I'll get that. Why not? Yeah, any more for any more? There is actually a load of sacramental bud inside of the... is that a chair over there? No. Starlight shard, good. There's a sacramental bud inside of the church. There's quite a few, sorry. It's been a while since I've taken out one of you. Why not? For old time's sake, right in the orifice. Like I've said previously, with these tougher octopi, you can't really chop off their limbs. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe my blade has become dull during my adventures. Okay, so a few more over there. I'll just show you this Rosa statue here. So you see, this will give you a clue. It's like it's pointing in that direction, and it'll send a light down there. That is because, as I mentioned, there is one dungeon in the desert, and it's right back in the corner. It's very well hidden. It's also a good early, well, I want to say early, potentially a good early farming spot for runes too. Although it's clearly not that early because we haven't even defeated Radahn yet, so... anyways, so we've done that pond. There was nothing there, to be honest with you. Let's go inside the church. Any more sacramental birds? Nope. Okay, let's go grab all the ones inside. There's loads in here. So this is what you've been up to, Millicent. Growing bud. Growing some weed. The sweet dulcet tones of misery. My favourite. Okay. I thought there was more bud than that, but apparently not. I don't know if this stuff grows back. It might do, but don't quote me on it, please. Hello, dear.
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse. Not to be meddled with by man.
Why did you tap me in the swamp, please?
You ask that I stab myself with the needle to quell the scarlet rot.
Yeah, is it too soon?
How?
Well, Gary didn't quite tell me, but...
I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within. Would you mind averting my
Oh, of course,
eyes for a
but
moment?
Gary did say that it has to go into your anus, I think. Yeah, just a little bit to the right, please.
Well,
There you are.
that was easier than expected.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. You did quite well.
But why do I feel so...
There we go. She's out for the count. However, if we rest briefly, our dear Millicent will be right as rain, and she's even done her hair up. Look at this. There you go. Much better.
I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased
Yellow
to
eyes.
writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself. I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this. By way of thanks.
Thank you.
A token though it is.
It's magic. Prosthesis wearer heirloom. This will raise your dexterity.
I'm considering leaving. On a journey. With the needle buried in my flesh, I've started to recall, but dimly, my destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again.
The Soulsborne game, sweetie. We are going to be meeting again, and you know it.
I'm considering leaving with the needle my destiny.
Okay. So, mild spoilers here. Kind of. Okay, spoilers. The finger crone that mentioned a flowering bud, or a flower yet to bud. Right there. Okay, that's all I'll say about the matter. But I didn't want to leave it for like most of the game, and then you're like, you know, what did she mean by the flowering bud? And it's like, there. Okay. Oops, hello. So, I'm just going to hop back to this here because I noticed that satellite dish up there had a Starlight Shard by it, so I'm just wondering why this one didn't. Because I thought maybe Radahn, it had something to do with the fact that we haven't defeated Radahn yet. So if I look now, is it going to have one? No, it still doesn't. Look at that. I am even more curious now. Even more curious. So, we are going back to the Church of the Plague, thank you. Yeah, so, I don't really like this dungeon. Oh, they grew back! Or I missed that one. Question mark. Did I miss it? No, it looks like they've disappeared. So perhaps they are finite. Also, this church feels a bit more flowery. Was it this flowery before? I'm not entirely sure. Right. So, like I say, there is a dungeon coming up here that we have to deal with. Now, it's actually tied to someone's quest, this dungeon. So, eventually we will have to come back to get something inside, but for now, the least we can do is explore it and defeat the boss inside of there. Okay. Ooh, good God. There's always one who's a little more capable than the rest. Right. Also, those skeletal, I think you actually get them fairly early on as a summon. I think I said at the time they're quite rubbish, but if they in fact don't die straight away, like, do you know how we have to hit them when they're on the ground? If the ashes do the same, they could actually they could have some quite high potential as being a summon worth looking at, especially in the early game, I would say. So do look out for those. I know I kind of poo-pooed them earlier on, but oh, hello. So we've already fought one of these. I believe it's a battle mage or a Heimer mage. Okay. So before I go into the dungeon here, I'm just going to quickly look around, see if there's anything else I can grab. This is a quick way up to Dragon Barrow. I'll just show you very, very briefly here. Get these items too. Like it always rains in Dragon Barrow. Ooh, level 7. Very, very nice. Thank you. Level 8. Goodness me, that's the highest level of, what's it called? Smithing stone. Not somber smithing stone, but just normal smithing stone. Unless there is a level 9. There might be a level 9, I apologise. I know it could be level 8. It could be level 8. We'll find out later anyway. Anyway, look. Ooh, there's a big old dragon. There's the bestial sanctum. We're getting closer and closer. Oh, and looky here. Some smaller dragons or some drakes, perhaps. And then this castle over there. That is where you get the second half of the Dectus medallion. So yes, this is where you'd need to come if you wanted to... Is that Fort Height over there? No, that's Fort Gale. If you wanted to go get the second half of the Dectus medallion, you need to come all the way up here and into that fort. And it's very dangerous in there. There's some high-level enemies. So like I said, this is a late-game area. So do not go there unless you are prepared. Be prepared to die. Okay, did I do these graves here? Looks like it, yeah. Okay, right, the dungeon up here. One of the most hidden. I never found this on my first playthrough. No, well, I did find it, but not until the end, after I missed it initially. So there you are. So, you'd think they give a little bit more of a clue. I mean, you kind of get a clue during the quest that I mentioned, but it's not very apparent. Okay, we're fine on heals. Crystal Cave Moss, always welcome. Okay. So, this is the Celia hideaway, right here. Mr. Glowy. Ooh, there's a good echo in here. Good acoustics, as they say. So this place is all about hidden illusory walls. Well, not so much hidden, but there are illusory walls. Yeah, here you go, look. There's one there. So the indication is that there are illusory walls is because the entrance is an illusory wall. So, yeah, you kind of have to experiment a little bit, but it's quite linear. But there are, I think there's one or two hidden secret walls which lead to treasure off the beaten track, as it were. Ooh, looky here. So you'll hear something delightful down there. Yeah, you might even recognize the screeches of pain. A lot of people's worst enemy in the game, right down there. It is, I will tell you, it is a royal revenant. So the big old arm lady. The one that I remember wrecked our shit in what's it called? The Lake of Lyonia, because we got knocked off turret and then we landed in her poison and we died, unfortunately. So where am I actually going here? Ah, it's over there. Let me get back over there. So, oh, goodness me. I will try to take you along the optimal path here. This is the optimal path right here, okay? So make sure that you fall down to your doom and get attacked immediately by the hellish monster at the bottom. That's my 2 cents for you right there. You're welcome. You're welcome. Right. I apologize. Let me get straight back to where I just was before I fell over. No, I don't even care about you. I'm sorry. I don't even care. So, let's reset, shall we, people? Don't fall down, please. Okay. So we're going here. And we jump over here. Ooh, goodness me. That damage stacked up a little bit quicker than I would have liked. Thank you. So, yes, don't fall down. That is preferable. That's the probably the best course of action that I could... the best piece of advice that I could give to you right now. Don't fall down to the Revenant. Buku come in my way. Good enough, good enough. That guy was a little tankier than I thought. Okay. So... now we will be going down there quite soon, indeed. We're almost ready, because through there, in that cave at the back, is progression. Okay. That's where the boss will be. But before that, we now need to make our way down. And then this time we can actually deal with this bitch properly. Okay. Now, where are you? You're directly beneath me. I'm just thinking of the best way to drop here. It looks like it's going to be onto these crystals. So, let's get ready for a fight. Can I do a plunging? One second. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Ooh, she's on the other side, I think. Yeah, sorry, she's on that other side. So I will go there shortly. But first, just to show you, now watch out for a sorcerer. Every time. Every time. That spell is very misleading. There you go. So, this is the place that we cannot get into yet, okay? We'll be able to come back eventually, but this is related to a quest. So don't worry about that one for now. Okay, now for this horrendous, nightmarish monster. You gonna come over so I can get a jumpy on you? Do you know what? Let's bait her. Ah, she's seen me. Poison? Nope. What are you doing? Make up your mind, please, I beg. I beg of you. Now, if you remember my old advice, the key to winning against the Raw Revenant is aggression. Because they're relatively squishy. Stimulating bollockses. Oh, that's a good one. Who else likes to have their bollockses stimulated? Oh, never grow up, Josh, never grow up. So yeah, Royal Revenants, I would say aggression is key. Otherwise, they'll catch you off guard, they'll rush you down. If you're rolling all over the place, they'll... that's kind of when sometimes that's when you're at your most vulnerable. So just get in there and smack them about a little bit until they stop moving. Now, the Bossy Boo coming up. Now, I don't think there were any illusory walls in this section, but there might be one coming up through here, and there's another crystal cave section. Okay, we're okay on flasks, that's fine. That's not worrying me. I forget what the boss is here. I do forget. I want to say potentially they drop a talisman. That could be... This could be another place where I missed a talisman, so that's how I found out about it after the fact. Okay, can we get on this big crystal? Yeah, it looks like it. Oopsies. Is there any point? That is the burning question. No, there is not a point. Okay. So I'm looking over here because I'm sure there's an illusory wall somewhere tucked away. Oh shit, that was close. Yeah, here we go. And we should have some treasure. I saw that item there. We'll go get it in a sec. What do I get here, please? Crystal Spear. So that is the thing used by the Crystallian thingies. Oh, very nice, very nice. Stock up. Yeah, we're stocking up on those after I used a few in the swamp. Excuse me. So I think that kind of gives away what this boss is going to be, doesn't it? Probably going to be those Crystallian dudes. I hope there's not 3 of them. I can see there being 3. And if there is, I may summon, because... oh shit, I forgot about the crystals. I may summon for those ones. 2 is fine. In fact, I did 2 at once near Rea Lucaria, but 3 can be pushing it a little bit, because you have 2 melee things attacking you, and then you have the sorceress spraying all their shit at you from the in the back. I can hear something over there. How do I get to you, please? I may have missed a turning, I apologise. I'm just going to go down here just so I have my bearings. Ah, okay, hello. Shit. I see ya. So the boss is through there. This kind of reminds me of before you fight, what's his face? Flame Lurker in Demon Souls, except a bit more crystally instead of bony. Similar layout. So, how do we get up to you? I'm glad they put that miner up there, so I know that there's a way to get there. Let me see. Okay, maybe we do have to use the big crystals after all to get over there. Unless, is this an illusory wall? No, I apologise. I don't actually. I don't remember how to get into there. We'll find out together, though, I assure you. So there's a crystal over there. There's a big old crystal up there. Let me see. Oh, goodness me. So you're the one I got on last time. Maybe I do have to use you. Oh, no, we can get over there. So, is it you, perchance? So if we had Praise the Sun, this is where it would be, I think. There's a message over on that crystal. I do apologise. I feel a bit like a noob, but also it's kind of liberating in a way. In a weird way. It's like, oh, there's something in the game I don't know about. Ooh. It excites me. So let me see. How do I get to that crystal? Let me try that one over there. I feel like a Let's Player now, rather than a walkthrough guy. I mean, to be honest with you, I'd love to be able to just kind of do like pure walkthrough. Sorry, I beg your pardon, Let's Plays. But I don't think I have the charisma for it, I would say. I don't have the stamina to be able to just talk about stuff endlessly just out of my head like, you know, a lot of YouTubers do. Here it is, peeps, right here. But I'd love to be able to. And you know what? Maybe I will try just... Oh, hello. They are contemplating. Maybe I will try one day. Just to like play a new game, you know, one that I haven't played before that isn't a Soulsborne game. Your pallies were a bit late off the mark, weren't they? Oh, you're alive. Okay. I thought I had 180,000 runes then. I was going to be quite surprised. Crystalline Ashes. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever been here. I don't think I've ever been here, guys. I love it. I actually like it. I like that I haven't been here before. It's something I haven't seen before in Elden Ring. Ooh. It's like how I felt about the Colosseums when I first discovered I could go inside. Well, don't I feel silly, but also, like I say, liberated a little bit. It's like I played Elden Ring for the first time. You just get that little smattering of dopamine that just makes you feel like I want to explore everything. I want to explore the world. There are 3, so I'm going to summon here. Okay. And it looks like they are Scarlet Rot 2, which is slightly problematic. Oopsies. Alright, give me my shield, please. Spear Boy is fine. I'm going to focus on Mr. Mage. Yeah, that's going to be a big old explosion. Yeah, I want to take out the mage first. Watch out for the bullets. So my wolves... Oh shit. My wolves are actually... They're doing some work, but the spear guy's just stood there. It's actually kind of creeping me out a little bit. It's like he's just watching me like... this guy isn't bad, actually. So I have been skull rotted. I will heal. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, now you want to play. So, do you know what? Now I'll focus Spear Boy. I will die. I hope you don't mind if I die, guys. Hang on. Now I'll focus Spear. Because that guy with the boomerangs isn't much of a deal. That's why they kind of just tend to do that in the background. Nope, thank you. Whereas Spear Guy, once they start attacking at you, they kind of don't get off your case. They won't leave you alone. So, what have you got, please? Did my wolvies soften you up a little bit? They did. Okay, I'm not going to use another pink bollocks now, because I think we're in the safe zone. Yeah, we're quite alright. Although I won't forget I have Skull at this time and let myself die stupidly. So we get Crystal Torrent. Maybe it's named after our dear steed. Looks like you don't get a talisman here. So I must have just picked this up. I was probably reading something and they were like, oh, this is Celia Hideaway that's all hidden at the back of Caelid. So, well, look, we didn't die at least. That could have gone worse. Now, it is time to go and deal with Mr. Troll down here. You remember the guy throwing the pots? Yes, it is time. However, first we have some baddies to deal with, and these are the ladies. They are a bit more troublesome. There you go. And they always, when you kill them for the first time, they always drop a high-level golden rune, which is very, very welcome, please. Thank you. Okay, now there will be some behind me, but I'll try and take her out first. There's one. Oh, glowy. 720, not bad for a normal batty. So you guys have pretty much let all of your matrons be killed. This one there, didn't see you. Right, you're not a problem. Any around here? Yeah, there's an item. Ah, I see you there, waiting. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Rubbish, thank you. Good view of Redmane Castle there. It's annoying how you can't see Radahn sort of skulking around in the desert down there. I was always slightly perturbed by that. It would have been quite cool, I think. Are you gonna... Thank you. Come on, Zubat. Zubat, use face fuck. Sorry. Laughing at my own pathetic jokes. Good. Die painfully, please. Lovely. Plenty of golden rune 9s, which I like to see. Let's get you. Please, thanks. Give me this. Golden rune 5? You think I come so cheap? Oh! I thought that was a bit more expansive than that. Oh, some random demi-humans. It's been a while, guys. How you doing? How's the mum? How's the dad? How's your father? Dead? Good. Right. Okay, some big old potties here. And if we get up here, this is one of those big skulls that we could see sticking out the mountain. So I don't believe there's an item, but now don't try to jump from here, you will die. Well, too little too late, although I might have a pot coming my way in a second, which is potentially problematic. Thank you, tree. So anyway, this is a way to cheese from up here, a way to cheese the death-right bird. So if you are looking for, if you're here early and you're trying to like get a powerful weapon, this is a way that you can take out the death-right bird safely. I don't precisely know how. I assume you use poison or throwing darts or something. But if that's your thing, that is how you do it. Yeah, not so fucking tough now, are you, bitch? Yeah, I think it's a bit late for your sword, no? I'll give you one. I'll give you one. Considering you didn't hit me with a single pot, I'll give you one hit. You can get that sword, by the way, that they use. It's called the Golden Troll Sword, I think. Very simple name. Now, there is a little bit more to this bit. And this is the last bit we'll be exploring of Caelid, minus Redmane Castle. Excuse me. And Dragonbearer, of course. Excuse me, I'm regurgitating. There we go. Actually, give me some water a second. I beg your pardon. Sorry, I do like to stay hydrated. Now, there is a good old ambush in here. And I think it's from some ghosty goos. So, I've died here a few times, actually. It's not as easy as you think. So what I'm going to do is... oh, okay. I was going to say I'm just going to ride through, but one was blocking the way. So do you know what? Bottleneck me. Come on. Bottleneck me. I dare you. So there might actually be one in front of me, but they're probably just invisible. No? Well, I guess not. Oh. So I'm very trepidatious, because look at all the red blobs here. We know that it is very dieable here. So there's one. There's at least two more, and they're hidden around the corners. No, you don't. Beautiful. Love to see it. Well, that went off without a hitch. Nary a hitch. What do I get, please? Crap. Waste of time. Utter rubbish. You any better? Slightly. Okay, there's one more landmark up here. Watch out for some rammies. Maybe they're here to pick you off if you've only got a little bit of HP after that ambush. No. No such joy for you, I'm afraid, my fellow sheepies. Okay. Any more rams? No. Do you know what? For their disobedience, I'll kill one of their ewes. That's how I feel. Okay? That's how I feel about the matter. Go tell your kind that I'm not to be trifled with, please. Okay, I apologise. So, here, there is a landmark, but also there's one more enemy to deal with. Now, where are you? There you are. Okay, you see, it is a bloodhound knight, and that sheep is right in the way. Do you know what? I'm going to ride up, and I'm going to do a big old jumpy attack. Oh, over half health. And another ewe died. Do you know what? That was a bad place to be. That was just a bad place to be. Eternal darkness, so you can summon a black hole and destroy the entire universe. There you are. Do you know what? I'm feeling a bit naughty today. Let's kill some innocent birdies. I was hoping for some four-toed foulfoots, but oh well. So that's all of Caelid. All of the southern part of Caelid, apart from the castle and the desert. So, let me just check what the time is before I start to go into Redmane Castle. Do you know what? I think we got some time. to even give a Radahn a try, I think. So like I said previously, the castle is kind of unmanned at the moment because there is a festival going on. So they've kind of called off the guard a little bit. So if you try to come here normally, there'll be catapults, there'll be soldiers here, etc., etc., that you've got to kind of watch out for. However, we're just fine. But I will just quickly just have a scour around. I will come back here when the enemies do spawn eventually. But in the meantime, we can just go grab some goodies, I think. Because I'll be honest, I forgot that arrow talisman was in that siege tower, so it's a good thing I checked there. So it kind of makes me feel like I want to check this one too. Eventually there'll be one of those other troll dudes with the flaming swords here. And if you remember, they do a lot of damage, so I'm looking forward to dealing with that. Now I do hear a Twinkie, but I think it's on the other side of the wall. Okay. So there is an item. I don't think there's a chest around one of the corners. No, there is an item, but it's down here, I believe. Let's go look. Yeah, they're right there. Okay. Ooh, lovely. And we need one of those, so I am actually glad that I came to check there. Very good. Okay. That looks like a giant puffball, if anyone knows what they are. Type of mushroom. Edible, would you believe? I had puffball soup when I was younger. It was actually quite delicious. I know mushrooms are kind of hit and miss for a lot of people, but I think when I was younger I didn't kind of respect them as much. I didn't hate them, but there were certainly other foods that grossed me out more than mushrooms. But nowadays, I still say they aren't my oh shit. No, please. That was close. Sorry. I'd still say they're not my favourite, but I do like a good mushroom. Like, give me a mushroom soup, give me some fungi, give me some like mushroom, what are they called? Ravioli. Give me some truffle salad. Give me some mushrooms on a pizza. I'm all about it. I feel good about it. There's a pate that I like, a certain pate. If you haven't realised by now, I am quite a foodie. I love food. Too much. Far too much. There's a Twinkie here. Oops, I am a big foodie. Flaming strike, there we are. Q. Oh, there's a lady one. No, don't grab me. Thank you. Ow, she fell on me. Thank you. Yes, I'm a big foodie, a big glutton, a big oops, a bit of a gastronomer. So yeah, sorry, yeah, there's a pate that I like called Ardennes pate. And it has mushrooms in, and it's quite delicious, actually. But for anyone that doesn't know what pate is, you may not want to know. But it's basically crushed up liver, usually from pig or chicken, or sometimes duck. But you can get game pates as well, rabbit, venison. Quite delicious, and the irony is, I actually don't like liver. When I say I don't like liver, I don't like, do you know how in some restaurants they might just serve you a liver, like a steak or something like that? I don't like liver. I don't like the taste. Chicken livers aren't so bad. They're kind of much more of a mild taste. Otherwise, they can have livers. I apologise for any vegetarians or vegans, by the way, but you know, I literally can't please everyone. But also listen to the music here a little bit, if you can hear it. apologise if it's a little bit low, but there's some chanting going on in the background. Okay, there's a stranded dog. So yeah, I'm not going to be exploring the inside of the castle too much, because we will come back, and there are lots of doors that are currently locked. Come on. Come on, do it. Shit. Oh, they jumped down the stairs. There are lots of doors that are locked and we can't get into anyway, so I'm not going to be exploring very much. I will open this one because it leads back to where we just got that ladder. I know there's lots of guys here, but it's fine. Just get this open. So if we need a shortcut back, we have one. Might as well grab this cookbook. It's been a while since I got a cookbook. Very nice. So you'll hear this twinkling. Now, if you remember what I said earlier, this doesn't quite sound like a Twinkie. It sounds more like a red or a blue one to me. It's more chimey. You know what I mean? Now, I am going to come down here briefly. We'll get this door open. Because if it opens from the side, it might not. Are you... Oh, it's just closed. That's fine. It's closed for now. There are two enemies I want to take out, I beg your pardon, in this castle. Before... Can I just use this? Yeah. There's two enemies I want to take out in this castle before it becomes populated with soldiers, and that is these two kitties. Because I'd rather deal with these now, and they do not respawn later. Okay. So, you know what? Give me you. I pick you. That was actually good damage for that range. Come on. So I'd rather not fight two at once. Unless you're a bit of a masochist, let's just play it safe, I think. Ah, I'd like some green. All I want for Christmas is some green. Please. Oh shit, they got me, there we go. Do you know what? I'm not actually mad. I'm not actually mad with that one. That was quite impressive. They read me like a book. Criminy Christmas. Probably should have activated the grey sight though. I think that would have helped out slightly there. Anyway, I'm just going to take a drink while I ride across here. Stay hydrated. There we go. Ooh. So yes, you can see... Oh, hello. You can see why I want to kind of take those out now, when things are a little bit more chill in the old castle. Yeah, actually a little bit creepy in the castle when it's empty. And there's just that chanting going on in the background. Yeah, that's probably not the ideal way to do that, but... I'm only interested in results, peeps. Oops, shit. Give me results, not excuses. God, they're everywhere. Okay. So, at least we got this one up here, this little shortcut to use. Don't care about you guys, you're literally not a threat. You, however, need to go. Okay, let's try this again without sucking. Let's do this without sucking some stimulated bollockses this time. Okay. Do you know what? My problem? I think I was being a little bit too cautious, to be honest with you. Oops. I was being a little bit too passive. I need to be a bit more aggressive, these guys, because they do stagger. Okay? They stagger when you hit them. Not always, but a lot of the time. Flinch, should I say. I'd like to get a stagger on them eventually. I think one more jumpy attack will probably do the trick. Perfect. Sorry, dude. Ew, they got weird horns sticking out of them. Lovely. Maybe they're omen kitties. So, there's just this one over here. And you, I will approach with honor. Although I didn't know that roar would actually knocked me back. That was a bit like a Mit Force, wasn't it? The miracle that you can get. Come on, what are you doing? Good. All those scars, all the battles that you've seen in your existence, and now you meet your maker. Okay, so don't underestimate the range of that jumpy attack that they do. I'm just trying to get some green here. Ah, not this time, dude. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Also, kind of reminds me of one of the Chimera ants from Hunter x Hunter, the lion dude that wears sandals. And there's just a random slime here. Maybe this is lore. Maybe this was the guard that Melania turned to slime when she approached the castle gates. Or maybe it's literally just a pile of crap. Okay, so smithing stone, we might as well get that. So, like, there's going to be a few of these doors that are just closed there that we just can't get inside. Now here's a red twinkly. I don't need to kill it at all because there's a grey sight coming up, but I feel obliged because I heard it from so far away, beckoning me like a siren. Yeah, I hope you can kind of hear the chanting. I'm not turning up the music because it can get a little bit loud, especially when you're in a boss fight and things get heated. Heated or yeeted. So I'm just going to check up here just in case there's any item that's glaringly obvious. Let's just look back here. Can't help myself, can I? No. So yeah, there is a lot more to explore here, but we will be back. Okay? Excuse me. There'll also be another boss to fight here once we are done with good old Radahn. Yay. So, here's a grey site. Bit similar to, what's it called? Stormvale Castle. Feels like we're about to fight Godric. The Grafted. But no, not so. I saw there. I saw a little flashy. Oh, I forgot. We got a sacred tier. How many do we need 4 golden seeds these days for our flask? Can I level up at all? Once. That's fine. What are you going to give me? You're going to give me some endurance, please, because we are getting to the point where we're going to get some new armor. And the armor that we can show to Bok, and he'll be like, oh, I can't do that, master. You'll have to fucking find somebody else, you bitch. Sorry. That's just a torch. So, there's a few guys here. So, if you do not do Blythe's quest up until this point, this is the first time you will meet Blythe. And he'll just be like, so come to take part in Radahn's festival, have you? Let me suck your dick. I don't know why I've turned into Sean Connery. Anyway, there's a thingamane here. It looks a lot like Theralina to me. And she kind of just bows at you. Do you know what? Oh, we got polite bow. Give me this one. Milady. See, I always thought this might be Theralina. And it's kind of weird that a Finger Maiden has come to fight the most powerful entity to ever exist in the lands between. Oh, hello. Excuse me.
Welcome. The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
There we are. Nice introduction. Also, I love how they just started as soon as I approached. Very kind of them. So, another familiar face. Familiar object. Alexander. There's a few more people here. Okay. There's this guy. You will get to fight this guy later in the game. Spoilers, I know, but here you are. This guy. You may get to fight this guy, or you may get to summon them later. This is Targoth? Summoning Targoth? Also, you'll notice the armor he's wearing. Okay, I'm just going to say straight away, this is the strongest armor in the game. This is Havel's armor set, basically. Now, it does look quite terrifyingly ugly, unfortunately. No, I've seen worse, but it does look like it has 2 sperm whale penises sticking out of the front of it. But apart from that, yeah, I guess it's quite cool. And a dildo on the head. I actually started to wear this when I was getting like to New Game plus 6, 7, 8, because I was taking so much damage from enemies. Like I kind of felt compelled to wear that. This guy's called Leonel the Lionhearted. Okay. Bit of a spell sword here, rapier, staff, and some familiar armor. So we've seen a couple of NPCs wearing this that we've fought. So that guy in the jail, and we fought this episode, I believe. Yes, we fought somebody by the Great Jar wearing this armor. So do you know what? It's been a while, Alexander. Hello.
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held? Well,
No idea.
it is none other than General Radahn himself.
No.
I could face a great champion of the Shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, gosh. In truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
That was interesting then. Part of his dialogue, he said he started the sentence with "in truth," but before that you kind of heard him mutter, "Oh God." So I kind of feel like that was perhaps some improvisation there from the voice actor, which I liked. I never picked that up before. Alexander, that's a bit creepy. Yes, I do like little details like that, little nuances. Blythe. Ah, decide to fucking show your face, did you?
Ah, there you are. Took your sweet time. The players are all made up. I'm waiting for the curtain. Let's give them a show to remember, eh? Just don't you go dying on me. For Rani's sake, too.
Well, we're about to fight one of the most powerful beings to ever exist, and who even Melania of the Halo Tree couldn't defeat, so the chances of dying are extremely high, Blythe. Anyway. So yes, we are here to face none other than General Radahn, the son of... let me get this right. I want to say Praetor Rykard and... is he son of Praetor Rykard or the brother? You know, I don't entirely remember. I'm not going to try and make it up for you guys now. So it's he might be the son of Praetor Rykard, or the son, like straight up the son of Marika. Oh no! He's got to be the son of Radagon because he's got red hair. I beg your pardon. So it could be a son of. Oh, I know. It's a son of Renala and Radagon, I believe. So, Rani's brother. However, as we know, Rani was not born of Renala. She was born as an Empyrean, and I believe from the egg, the amber egg that Renala holds. So yeah. Now, was there an item down here? I think, yeah, I grabbed it, yeah. So I believe it's Rani's brother, or at least half-brother, however that works. So, this is the guy who's conducting proceedings.
Are you good and prepared, young chum? The festival begins.
I am. Nice flambeauge, by the way. So, get ready for some sweet lore and a cutscene.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we must make merry. O gathering of champions, the revels begin! The celebration of war! The Radahn Festival!
Gadoosh! Heartening cry, there we are. So I'll just talk to this guy again.
You will find the field of battle past the church ahead, upon the shore under the fort. General Radahn is there, even now, divested of his wits, devouring corpses, and howling at the sky.
So he's divested of his wits, yet he's still able to command the stars and basically employ all of his battle prowess that he has acquired up until this point in time, because we're going to find out the hard way just about how annoying General Radahn can be to fight. Now, I'm sure many people have like probably soloed this guy and like they've done it hitless and fucking deathless and all that. Looks like somebody's tried to fight an NPC here or something. But we're not interested in that. We're interested in doing a proper let's play or walkthrough, I beg your pardon, or gameplay walkthrough, and doing things the good old-fashioned way. So, if you remember, I leveled up. Excuse me, I leveled up my bow. So I'm just gonna have that as my weapon here, and we're gonna use a bow. I hope this works because it's been a while, but if it doesn't, then we'll have to go back to the drawing board. So we've got a bow. I'm going to have my shield on, so I can have extra stamina recovery, although I can't attack in this area. And then what am I going to do? We're just going to have normal arrows. That's fine by me. Okay. And we're going to change up our runes a little bit. So, that will take me to heavy, will it? No, I'm on medium, that's good. So we'll get rid of that. We'll keep our green turtle. I don't know why I removed that. And we're going to put on this, which will increase our attack power of arrows or bolts. And we'll equip this, which will increase our range, effective range of a bow. Okay. And let's get going. I hope this works out. We will see. We will see. So now I can attack if I wish. But yeah, it'd be cool if you could actually see Radahn. I think he spawns on that hill up there. So, get ready. Also, something I've never quite understood is how people have managed to get these messages in the water here. You see, I've never quite got that. My guess is they've probably my guess would be they've had kill cam active. So when you fall from a certain point in the game and you begin to die, the camera light goes to a bird's eye view. But there are some occasions, I don't know if you can actually in this game or not, but maybe you can. You can keep it in that sort of kill cam view, and once you're in that view, you're able to sort of abuse you're able to abuse the way that the game works, and you can kind of run to areas that you wouldn't usually be able to run through, like clip through walls and stuff like that. So maybe that's how people did this, but honestly, apart from that, that would be my only guess. I don't know how they've done it. Again, if someone knows in the comments, please let us know. Anyway, here we go. It's been a while, so we're going to be relying heavily on Torrent, okay? And straight away, Radahn is going to try and fuck our shit up. Now, we can use these little bits of rubble to absorb some shots, okay? As you can see, they only absorb one shot. Casual greeting. Oh, good shot, good shot, good shot. Almost used a meat dumpling there. And also, you see all these yellow summon signs here. These are how we summon NPCs to help us. Ah, that was close. These are how we summon NPCs. I thought you'd hit the rubble. You hit Torrent, though. Summon NPCs to help us. Okay, so there's just a couple of items I want to grab first. So we summoned Patches there. Bit of an Easter egg. He will actually de-summon shortly and leave us on our own to fight. Let's see if we can see that happen, actually. I'm curious. But in the meantime, yeah, Patches just went. In the meantime, this is what we're going to be doing. This is our tactic for winning, okay? Now, while Radahn is distracted, we're just going to be doing some DPS in the background. Okay, now eventually he will... So this is phase 2. Oh! Eventually he will turn his attention to us, because us shooting at him will cause him to aggro. Okina, that was the samurai guy. Blythe is still alive, now he's facing me. So, just run away from those. At this stage, I'm going to go and... I'm going to go summon some more guys to help out here. Blythe, if you could do some of the heavy lifting for a little bit, that would actually be quite cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep running. Jump over this one. Summon signs. Oh, shit. Sorry, summon signs are usually at the base of these banners here. So that's where you want to be running to. There we go, get you. That should do for now. Oh, there's some more here. Okay, this is going relatively well. Now, Blythe is still alive. Blythe is the strongest NPC that you can summon here. Okay. Now, remember, here we go. Watch out for the aggro. Let's get some green back. There. So let's just keep it a safe distance here. Oh. If I see him turn towards me, I assume that he's going to be attacking me. So Targoth is already down. I think we can get to phase 3. So phase 2 is just him putting rocks on his swords. He's attacking me. Right, run sideways. Oh, there we go, phase 3. So he's just yeeted himself into the stratosphere. Okay. Now while he's doing this... Okay, there he is. Now this is where things get a little bit more spicy. He has some more tricks up his sleeve. He'll be summoning some more dangerous spells. Okay. Okay, straight after me. That's fine. Alexander, it's all you, baby. So we've got Blythe and Alexander. Okay. Now, I could do with some more summons, and I'm actually going to go and summon, because that spell right there, okay, the floating meteors, that spell will one-shot you. Okay, the chances of surviving that spell are incredibly slim. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to wait until that spell has gone. Trust me. Oh, you can actually summon Jeren, who is the jester guy who started the festival. I've tried to survive that spell. I've tried so many times, but it is too powerful. Okay? There we go. The spell has gone. Now we can get back in there. Okay. Now that might be coming for me. Nope. Oh, hello. So yeah, you can see why I said they're a bit similar to Ganondorf. I've taken the aggro now. Targoth, you brave, brave man. Theralina! Is it Theralina? I'm just going to say it is. Heal me, please. Ah! I should have jumped there. You jump over that shockwave. You healing me? Oh, it's like I've got a maiden. I'm not maidenless anymore. Ah! Jump. Okay, that kind of worked out surprisingly well. Ugh. Run. Okay, we've got big old meteors. Now, they don't fire off for a while. However, he's currently aggroed on me, which is a big problem. So, because of that, I am going to run away. So, like I say, those meteors won't fire off straight away. They probably take a good minute before they fire off. So, what do? If you haven't learned already, we act like a coward and hide over here. And then what we do is we wait for General Radahn to die, and then we steal the Great Rune. It's genius. Ooh, it's such a genius. Fail. Okay, the meteors have gone. Back in. We've got a load of our NPCs here, and we can start to whittle away his health again. So, because I have that talisman on, it increases my range for my arrows, and I still do a good bit of damage even from this distance. See? Okay, watch out for this. Oh, he's doing another meteor attack. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Skydive. He's doing a shinobi owl attack. Oh, fuck. God, that was close. He was aiming right for me. Ooh. Come on. Come on, let me use my light. You see, this is like I'm fighting Ganondorf. I'm using light arrows. Right, he is straight for me now. Okay, meteors, honestly, I think we try to finish. Okay, 3 or so more hits and we are there. There we go. That's it. Now, quickly, let me get on my golden scarab, please. No, I didn't do it in time, I don't think. That's fine. Radahn's Great Rune. Remembrance of the Star Scourge. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my tactic for defeating General Radahn. If you like to give me a like or a sub or give me money, thank you. I'm kidding, sorry. Enjoy the cutscene here. So, the stars. The stars are back, people. There we are. So, I'm not entirely sure what stars might be in this game, but if a star were to collide with the lands between, I don't think it would... I don't think there would be a lands between left, to be honest with you. Maybe if it was a even if a neutron star hit, because they have the mass of, like... They have more mass than our sun, so possibly. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling about astronomy. A red mark was made on the map. So this is a quest marker right here. So I believe when the game first came out, it did not give you this marker on your map. It didn't tell you. Okay. So we leveled up, leveled up that bow. Just for us to fight this boss, I'm afraid. We won't... well, do you know what? We'll keep it equipped, but this bow will be replaced eventually with the pulley bow when I get it from the Altus Plateau. So, do you know what? We got hit. Did we get hit? Yeah, we got hit by Shockwave. We got hit, but hey, we did it deathless at least, didn't we? Deathless speedrun strats right there. So let me put my talismans back on, please. This is the claw talisman. Thank you. My torch, please. Anything else? No, still don't have a twin blade. It's coming up. It's coming up. We could technically go and get it now because it is where this crater is here. Okay. And I will have to decide how to approach that. I will have to decide how I want to do this now. Let me think. I'm actually thinking now about it. Excuse me. Let me just think in my head. I'm almost tempted to go there now because we get the best summon in the game, the best Spirit Ashes, and we get the best Twin Blade, for me at least. Do you know what I'm feeling? Do you know how spicy I feel about the situation? You already know that by the time I come to record the next episode, I'm going to be down in that fucking crater. So I think that's probably how it's going to go down, people. But I wouldn't necessarily suggest it for you unless you are, you know, doing a similar build to me. So we have a couple of stragglers here. Let's get this. Now, we already got the few items that were strewn about the place. They were just Radahn's great arrows, so I'll get rid of those. First of all, let's talk to Alexander. Alexander, yeah, you're not looking so hot. Not looking so hot, dude. Oops, my controller battery is getting low, I apologise. I'll deal with that later, the episode's almost done.
Ah, hello there. It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward.
Looked like you were in there to me.
I can hardly stand to face one such as you.
I mean, it kind of looked like you were right in there, Alexander, doing your spinny attack. Now, let's just talk to him a bit more.
But don't you think I've given up just yet? As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside me, I'll be a mighty warrior again in no time. And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering? The greatest of all wars. Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger. Just you wait when next we meet.
So, at the moment, you can hear all the squelchies. Alexander is supposed to be picking up corpses and putting them inside him. Now, this is how warrior jars get their warrior spirit, by consuming other warriors. However, there are no bodies here, and I've always... it's just a little thing, but I've always found it a little bit like, guys, could you like, some of the textures you've used, like in the Albinauric village, could you just put a pile of those there or something? Just something. I mean, there aren't actually any bodies that I can see. I mean, this just looks like a set of armor. There's some bones. I guess there's some blood there. And also, how long ago was the War of the Shattering? Like, you know, these bodies would be decomposed, maybe, or mummified, or I don't know. So, perhaps I'm reading a little bit too much into it, I apologise. Anyway, let's go talk to Blythe for the Mistress Rani.
Ah, good. I was waiting for you. Oh, what a sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn and you. And
Well, not Radahn anymore.
Did you see that afterwards? A falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared.
The living part is debatable.
Where Rani's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our swords once more for Mistress Rani.
There we are. So yes, I believe Praetor Rykard and Radahn, who are demigods, are sons of Radagon and Renala, who was the witch we saw in the sorceress we saw in the Ray Lucaria Academy. So they did. It would appear that Renala and Radagon did indeed fornicate and produce offspring of their own, aside from Arani, who's a bit more of an enigma. So, like I said, there is a dungeon down there. Okay, well, let's go activate it. We're not going to do it now. We could do it at a push, we could do it, because I think we're quite a good level for where we are. However, I wouldn't say it's worth doing it right now. I wouldn't say it's worth it. The boss probably isn't so much of an issue. It's more what's inside. There's some strong enemies in there. However, I will say that they fight each other. They are enemies that are fighting. So the idea is that it's ghosts of the warriors from this war. So you have Melania's Clean Rock Knights versus Radahn's soldiers from Redmane Castle. And they are fighting a ceaseless war inside this tomb over here. Okay? Also, the painting that we got in Celia, the location is up there somewhere. That's all I'll say. Okay? What was I saying? Yeah, sorry, they're fighting an endless war, even in death. So what you can do is you can let them kind of kill each other. It takes a while, but when they do kill each other, and you're wearing like the golden scarab or maybe a pickled foul foot, you can get some pretty mean souls, even for this stage of the game. So that is a potential farming spot for you. I'm just going to activate this, and do you know what? I'll just briefly show you inside. I don't really care about the time at the moment. I'm just going to go until I feel as though I'm good and ready. There you are. So they're all fighting. Now the toughest guys to fight are actually these knights here, these standard knights. They're really tanky, they hit really hard, and there's also one above me that will fire arrows at you from afar. So yes, be prepared if you're going to try and take this place on at this point in the game. But obviously I will be coming back. And I might do one of the rare occasions where I will do a marker on the map, just so we know that we need to come back here at some point. How do I do a marker? Square. Let me do... Give me a skull, because that suggests that it's somewhere that is dangerous for this stage in the game. Okay? And you know what? Let's replace these. So we'll put treasure here. And we'll put maybe some treasure here as well. There we are. Oh, that reminds me, we can actually go look now, can't we? Let's see if there's actually a starlight shard after we defeated Radahn. I'm curious. I will go back and talk to Jeren in a memento. I don't see nothing. This one just looks like it's broken. That's a bit sad, isn't it? Ah. Oh, but look over there. What's happened? Ooh. What has happened? How do I delete you, please? No. Hang on. Place beacon marker. I think you perhaps just click it on it again. Yeah, there we go. So that's that little puzzle solved. Star Scourge Radahn. We will need to go and activate Radahn's Great Rune at the tower in Dragonbarrow. Okay? So that'll just be a short ride from here to here. And we are going to go do that because I want to be able to use Radahn's Great Rune. Now, there are a couple more things for me to deal with. I need to go to the Round Table Hold, and I need to speak to Jeren. Okay? Now, let me just see what time we are on, so I know that I'm not going too crazy. Yeah, it's 8 minutes past the 2-hour mark. That's fine. Okay? So we'll talk to Jeren. And once we've spoken to Jeren, and if we were to sort of teleport back here... My dear. I thought that was an item then, sorry, on top of the tent. If we were to come back here afterwards, there would be enemies here now, and there would actually be a boss in this very room right here. So we will be doing that in the next episode, before we go down into that hole where the star fell. Okay. Where's Jeren? Sorry, he's over here. Now, the reason I am hesitant to fully continue or to fully complete all of this crater bit here, okay? The reason I'm not willing to fully do that yet is because if I get the item that is down there for Mistress Rani, I will progress her quest, and if I do that, I will miss some of Celebus's quest, and I will miss a unique item, so I do not want to do that just yet. I don't want to get the item that she requires, the quest item, but I do want to go down there and get what I mentioned, the twin blade that I want, and the, what's it called? Sorry, the Spirit Ashes. I'm going to go get those, I think. So, Jaren.
At last, the war festival has ended. Brave champion, you have our gratitude. The celebration was spectacular. General Radahn is surely pleased.
Was.
Festering with rot and crippled by madness, all he wanted was an honorable death.
Killed himself.
Finally, my work is done. I'm no longer bound to this fortress. I have a task in mind. Old business, you could say.
Oh?
You wouldn't understand.
Is that so, Jaren?
If the fates deign it.
Well,
Brave champion.
like I said, this is a Souls game. But also, you'll see here, this is from the, from one of the loading screens right here. Jaren sat in his chair. Somebody's ruined it there with his message. And obviously some people have tried to... Oh no, I was going to say some people have tried to fight Jaren, but that's not possible because there's a non-aggression pact here. So I'm not sure what those will be. Right. Spoken to Jaren. I do want to nip and talk to Celebus because I'm interested, now that we've defeated Star Scourge Radahn, if Celebus has any more dialogue for us. I'm curious. Let me see. So if anyone hasn't realised yet, that crater that has been created in the ground, that crater has opened up a hole beneath the earth near the Siofra River, and it will lead us to the place that Blythe was trying to get to, which is Nokron. Okay? Also, I get the feeling I perhaps left Blythe a bit prematurely. I think he may have had some more dialogue. If that's the case, I apologise. He basically says, right, I'll meet you down there. I'll see you down. Second, what am I doing here? I better apologise, I'm rambling. You see, this is why I'd be a shit, just like, Let's Player. Because as soon as I start rambling, oh god, I lose focus, and I just start running in circles. But at least if I'm doing a walkthrough, it's a bit more like forgiving because I'm like thinking about what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain something before I move on to the next bit. Blah 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 blah.
For another lesson.
I want a new puppet.
What's that? You want another puppet? Quite the keen paramour, aren't we? But I'm afraid each and every one is like a child to me. I can hardly just give them away. Oh dear, what's to be done? Why don't you fetch me some starlight shards?
Rightio.
If you can manage it, I'll gladly prepare a new puppet for you. The soul of every puppet has its own ambience. You'll soon come to know once you possess a few. And once each's predilections are known to you, the better you'll be able to love them. Oh yes. You have much to look forward to further down this road.
So I'm not entirely sure why Rani is even entertaining this guy, because she must know that something's like... Also, why are you cusping my sword handle there, Celebus? That's a bit weird. Okay, the motion is also... Okay, right, this is just pure softcore porn. Okay, obtain a puppet. I believe we need to obtain all of them in order to continue with his quest. So that costs 3 starlight shards.
You're proving to be quite the puppeteer. I've not had an apprentice for a very long time indeed.
I'm not worthless anymore, am I?
How's the puppet I gave you? A thing of exquisite craft, is it not?
Out the scheme.
Perhaps you'll be interested in a little scheme of mine. It will produce the finest of puppets, which I aspire to cherish with these very hands. A ploy to fool even Lady Rani. How does that sound?
Do it.
I knew I had you pegged. You're just like me. Then I'd like you to procure something.
Twisted dolly botherer.
That glistens with amber. With that, my special draft will gleam with nectar sweetness. And even a demigod would be slave to its charms.
Interesting. Interesting. About this amber starlight, please.
Procure it for me. The rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber. With that, my special draft will gleam with nectar sweetness. And even a demigod would be slave to its charms.
So, this is Celovus's true face. He is indeed evil, and he wishes to turn Lady Rani, even though she's already kind of a puppet, into his puppet. In order to do that, he needs a special type of starlight, some amber starlight, to add to his potion. Okay? Now, who are you? Oh, Pidia. The only clue that you get as to the whereabouts of this amber starlight is from Pidia. So he'll have the map that we already bought from him, and it will give you a clue. And the location of that is in the Altus Plateau, okay? Now, as you know, I don't want to go to the Altus Plateau yet, because if I do, it will move forward some NPC quest lines, okay? What else was I going to say? I also don't want to get the item, the special quest item for Rani's quest, which is down in this crater here yet. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go there, I'm going to explore all of this, except I'm not going to pick up that quest item until I've gone to the Altus Plateau and until I've procured that amber starlight for Celovus, okay? Because if I pick up the item in this crater, I will be unable to take part in Celovus's scheme. And things will happen, and I will be unable to procure a talisman that is given to us as part of this quest. So, I'm just laying out my plan to you now, so you're aware of how things are going to be approached here. Okay. Now, usually I'd suggest don't even go down into the crater yet. Don't necessarily do that part of the game. However, there are a couple of things that I definitely want and are key to my playthrough, my character's development. So, I will be going down there next before I go to the Altus Plateau, which is going to be the next area that we explore. However, in the next episode, we will start with Redmane Castle. Like I say, things have changed. Now, I'm just going to check if Blythe is still here. Like I say, I may have left a bit prematurely and not got all of his dialogue. No. Also, we might as well do this very, very quickly. Also, if you go to Altus Plateau before defeating General Radahn, you will miss a little bit of dialogue with our favourite little jar friend down here, okay? I wonder if we can take you out now with a couple of swings. No, still quite tanky. That's fine. Okay. Our jar friend is down over here, okay? So, like I said, if we were to have if we had already been up to the Altus Plateau, so if we had defeated the boss that was in the mountain, or if we had taken the Dectus Lift, or if we had defeated the boss that was in the ruin-strewn precipice, we wouldn't be able to get this encounter right over here. So, before I even go there, I'm going to craft...
Can you hear me?
Can hear him?
Help me! I'm stuck. Hello?
Before I even go over there, I'm going to be crafting an oil pot, which you need melted mushrooms for, okay? We need to make our dear Alexander as slippery as a toad.
Hello?
Okay?
Can you hear me? Help me! I'm stuck. Hello? Hello?
Yes, Alexander will not be
Anyone?
here if you've already been up to the Altar's Plateau. Okay?
Ah, hello. How nice it is to see a friendly face. As you can surmise, I've got myself stuck in another hole. Would you mind helping me out again?
You're in a bit of a pickle, aren't you? Yes.
My thanks in advance. I know you're the man for the job. You know what to do, Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big. Don't worry about my wound sustained at the festival. I'm stuck back together good and proper. Just give it your all.
What, don't worry about the very guy that defeated General Radahn. Okay. So, if you try to hit Alexander here, he will just say, oh, you have to think of something else, it's not working. However, and I guessed, it's kind of obvious, but I guessed at the time that what do you do if someone is stuck in a hole or stuck between something? You grease them up like a little piggy. So I thought, oh, maybe an oil jar, and boop. Now, if we attack Alexander, pop. There we go. Praise the hole. Clever. There. So that's how we do that. Look, he's still dripping with oil. Do you know, I'm kind of tempted. Yes. Sorry, I'm thinking of doing something naughty. Let me try this. Okay, I need to find hole. Where's hole? Sec. It'll be places, perhaps. Let me try this. Where's hole? There it is. Hole. Therefore. Is there a therefore? Try. Oh, hot and spicy meat. Where will it be? Let me see. Sorry, I've just got to find it. Concepts. Phrases. Things. It might be things. Yes. Oh, yes, it's going to be perfect. I can hardly wait. No, it's not that one. Where could it be? Where could it be? Body parts? No. Affinities? No. Phrase? Concept? Oh, it could be a concept. Yes, indeed. Why didn't I think of a concept in the beginning? Am I fool? Yes, it's perfect. No, you didn't think this was going to be a completely PG walkthrough, did you? No, I'm sorry. There had to be some smut in there. Give me this one, I think. Give me this one. Extreme repentance? What did it say? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, extreme repentance was a gesture. Whole, therefore, try pickle. Oh, that's gonna go wild. I think that's gonna get a lot of praises. Excuse me. Yes, Alexander.
To you and your razor-sharp wits.
Oh yes, I'm very witty.
As a token of my thanks, I'd like you to have this.
Old me, Alexander. Rubbish.
Dear me, I'm oilier than a toad. Yeah, there were countless oil jars back where I'm from, actually. And now I know what it's like to be one of them.
Where were you from exactly, Alexander?
Yes, indeed. I too have a home, though it is one to which I have vowed not to return. So, I thought I might look out from atop the cliff. But as I drew closer and closer, pow, wouldn't you know it, I was perfectly stuck in that blasted hole.
Maybe you should have tried
I
pickle.
can feel the warriors inside admonishing me for my mawkishness. To walk the path of champions, one cannot cleave to the past. I'm headed to the Fiery Mount in the north. I can strengthen myself there without fear of cracking this vessel. I will forge myself anew in its flames.
I'm sure you will. So, potential spoilers / lore. So get ready. Alexander was so close to home. As you can imagine, Alexander is from Jarberg, right down there. Okay? That's the Jar village, where all the Jar people are. So close. So, my understanding is, because of... and you'd miss all this if you had gone to Altus Plateau. My understanding is, because of Alexander's defeat at the hands of Radahn during the Radahn festival, he was questioning his resolve as a warrior, and because of that he was so close to breaking his oath and returning to his home down below there in Jarberg. However, something stopped him, or he maybe, he sobered himself. He managed to stop himself from just going back home, and instead he got stuck in the hole. We came along and we helped him get back on his journey, for better or worse. So yes, I wanted to show you that because, again, this is one of the reasons I didn't want to go up to Altus Plateau yet, because there are little things that you can miss, little snippets. Now there is more. We will need to talk to Blythe again, okay? I'll do that in the next episode. We'll need to go to Redmane Castle, but before that, I want to go to Roundtable Hold. Okay? I'm just going to make a little note of that, actually. So, excuse me. Redmane. And that's going to be episode 17, I think. Goodness me. You can see why I have to do 2-hour episodes here, because things just... it's a big old game. Redmane plus Blythe. Okay. We spoke to Celibus already. We spoke to Alexander already. They're just some little bits I wanted to give to you, some little morsels before we continue on with our quest. So the first thing, I am going to go and sell all my golden runes here. Okay.
Well, I took youth no matter to lay out your own.
There. Some juicy souls right here. We might as well read... I've remembered that I need to also go to the Divine Tower in Caelid to activate Radahn's Great Rune. So, Divine Tower. There we go. So, we've got everything remembered for next episode, which I will film tomorrow on Sunday. So, what does it say? The power of its namesake, blah, 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 blah. The Red Lion General wielded gravitational powers which he learned in Celia during his younger days. Also, he would never have to abandon his beloved scrawny steed. So, this is a fan favourite right here. Radahn, the reason why he mastered gravitational magic was so that he could still ride his little puny mule horse thingy that we saw him riding during the battle. Because he grew too big and too heavy, he would have crushed his beloved horse otherwise. So he literally mastered gravitational magic to, I wouldn't say change his mass per se, but I think to although I'm trying to get into fucking quantum mechanics here. So, he did something with gravitational powers to make himself lighter, so he didn't crush his horse. That's all we need to know. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just going through here to see if I can sell any duplicates. Think we're okay. Anything here, please? Radon. No, we're good. Okay. Now, the next thing to do, we will go talk to Gideon, I think. Anything else from you?
Ah, well then.
Yeah, he's already said he's moving on, and he will move on when we go up to the Altus Plateau, okay? I think we had a couple of bell bearings to give to the Shrine Maiden too. Oopsies. Yes, Tops, bless him. No, that's wrong. Although, yeah. There we go. 1 second, and... No, sorry. Almost somber, so there we go. So, when you offer the bell bearing that belonged to an NPC, they will get their own little menu here, okay? So, Tops bell bearing. And then we can also buy some somber smithing stones too. There. Okay. Now, Gideon. Anything to say about Radon?
Journey to the capital. Two fingers, you maybe.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
General Radon, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior.
Was.
He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And by my reckoning, Radon remains there, even now. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore.
You may wish to do a little bit of fact-checking there, Gideon. Maybe you're not all-knowing after all. Ooh, who are you? Ooh, that's Radagon. I never even saw this picture. Radagon of the Golden Order, right there. So next, we have our souls. We have 120k, which is quite nice. A little bit peeved that I couldn't get my golden scarab on quick enough to reap the rewards. But let me see. So this is a demigod armor. So this belonged to Radagon, obviously. Sorry, beg your pardon, Radon. Okay. Now I want this. This is good armor. Okay, I'm willing to invest. This is good armor. The only thing is, it's quite heavy. However, look what we got earlier. Yes, look what we got to help us here. Now, let's see if we can actually wear all of it. You'll see how much more of a boost it is in stats, okay? Everything turns blue apart from weight. There. Okay. There. Heavy load. Now we're on heavy load. I'm just going to wear all of it and I'm going to see what we can do about this, okay? So to begin with, I would yeet this and I would put on this. That's still heavy. That's fine. I will yeet my torch. No, I raise you. Ah, okay, so we can do this if we take our bow off. That is a compromise that I'm more than willing to deal with at this stage in the game, ladies and gentlemen. We have much better armor here, and we kind of look cool, apart from the turtle shell. Oh, and we can see the Joker's face for the first time in, like, 10 years. Ah. Yes. Ah, so the Joker is back, people. Although the mask kind of helmet obscures his smile a little bit, but I'm willing to live with it. I don't mind. There. So all these white phantoms that we've seen running about with nameless king hair, this is what it is right here. A big flowing red mane. Looks a bit like ostrich feathers to me. So with our remaining souls, we still have 90k. So we spent 30k getting all that armor there. Yikes. Oh, let me check actually. Just in case there was
Greedy, you here for spit?
anything else I could upgrade here before I use the rest of my souls. Ah, you see, yes, we can do up our sword, which will cost us 3k. Let's do that straight away. Okay. Level 16, lovely. So we are getting quite powerful now. I'm quite pleased about this. Also, it's weird. He's kind of got like some... They look like spikes on the bottom of his shoes. Weird. Okay, and next we will level up, and then... Fuck off. Sorry, D-bag. Ooh, double scythes there, did you see? We will level up our thingamajiggy. What's it called? Excuse me. Hello, is anybody there? Level up. We can get 2 levels for our troubles. Okay. So we only missed 1 level by buying all of this equipment. So because I can wear everything now, I'm not going to prioritize endurance. I'm going to still level up things evenly. Okay? I'm happy with that for now. Right. So, I've realized something else we need to do next episode. We need to go and talk to Bok, because we now have the demigod armor. So Bok, our hubby, we need to talk to. Okay? So, a few things that we need to crack on with next episode. And then we'll be going to Nokron. Yes. Okay. Ooh, yes, lots of juicy things to carry on in the next episode. Much more exciting than fucking Liurnia. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And, yes, another demigod down. Ganondorf, of all things. Ooh, look at the roughly, the weird, like, fur around the neck. It's like bear fur or something. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. See ya!